Hey, it's Mark here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to choose the best Facebook ad consultant for your business. And let me explain why this is so important. Agencies out there right now will literally steal your money if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what to look out for. In order to understand this, you need to understand how pay-per-click systems work. It's like a mobile phone plan. If you're old enough and you remember back in the day, there used to be prepaid plans for mobile phones. So you would recharge, you would prepay, say $100 for the month. Every time that you'd send a text message or make a phone call, it'll get deducted out of that credit that you prepaid. And that's how pay-per-click advertising works. Every time somebody clicks on an ad, that's when you get charged. And so say, for example, your daily budget for today is $100. Every time somebody clicks on that ad, that's when it'll get deducted out of that credit that you paid. And so there's a lot of agencies out there that if you don't spend the budget for that day, they would just take it and put it in their back pocket. And now that's fine if you're aware of the agreement. If that was in your agreement and you're happy with that, that's fine. But if you're not, that can be an easy way just to lose a lot of money and not get anything in return. Another reason this is so important is because you may have somebody managing your Facebook ad account that did a course for 2 weeks and call themselves a guru or an expert. That's the world we live in these days, right? And if you haven't met yet, my name is Mark Hawani, founder of Breakthrough Media, and we help coaches and consultants launch, build, and scale their business using Facebook ads. Now, don't get me wrong, this video is not just to promote my services. This is also because we don't work with a lot of different businesses. If you're a coach or consultant, yeah, fair enough, and you spend a certain amount on Facebook ads, we can work with you if we align. But there's a lot of other businesses that we don't work with, like for example, e-commerce. That's just not our thing. Now, I started learning about Facebook ads back in like 2015, 2016. I was launching my first personal training business. And I was at a point in my life where I really needed money at that time. I had done a bunch of different things in 2015 and I needed clients right away. And within 1 month, I had about 12 clients. I really started to learn Facebook ads back then. And then what I found was over time, as Facebook started to grow, there were so many tactics becoming popularized. So different techniques, different strategies being offered as a new solution, the next big thing, the answer to your problems. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of variables that can take place in a Facebook ad account. There's a lot of variables that can take place in your business. Every business is different. Not one strategy can work for every single business. I'm sorry to say, but every business is unique. You're unique. Your offer is unique. And therefore, the strategy for your particular business may be different to another coaching or consulting business. The frameworks may stay the same, but the strategy, the actual strategy for your business end goal is completely different. For your business, a video views campaign may not work as well as a traffic campaign, and vice versa. For your business, a traffic campaign might not work as well as a video views campaign. And these little tactics became really famous because people were looking for the next big thing, the new solution to their already existing problem. The fact is that these are just techniques, these are just tactics that fit in an overall strategy. I remember when I first launched my gym, I hired an agency in the States, a couple of guys that had good reputation for Facebook ads. And I was just launching my gym and they wanted to implement a specific type of strategy back then was really becoming popular. So we went ahead with this strategy and I was paying them alone $2,000 to $3,000 per month on top of that ad spend to manage my campaign. So we signed up for a 3 or 4 month period and the results were just not there. I did everything that they asked for, but the results were just not there. I took over the campaign and I instantly saw results because I understood what my business needs. Now, maybe I didn't explain that properly to them, but I was at a point where I was launching my own business and there was so much else going on. And so I fell for that trap where I just wanted to outsource it and hope for the best. That cost me a lot of money. I'll save you that money. You need to understand the overall strategy, the actual goals, and what's actually working right now when it comes to a successful Facebook ad campaign. You might not need to know the exact details, but you do need to understand the overall strategy. So there are 2 things that you really need to understand here. So the first thing is you need to understand the roles and responsibilities of a Facebook ad consultant, what they need to be good at first. And then you also need to understand what you need to be good at. You can't just outsource it and forget it. Facebook ads is not one of those things where you can just do that because it requires strategy. You require somebody, either you or someone from your team, to understand what's actually going on and how do you actually make it work. and the Facebook ad consultant or the agency will actually implement the work and meet the goals that you set out for them. In saying that, you can't just ask for a reality that doesn't exist. You need to understand, first of all, what are the standards in your industry? What are the benchmarks of a successful Facebook ad campaign for your particular funnel or business? So in saying all that, whenever the next time you're going to hire someone to manage your Facebook campaign, here are 5 questions that you can ask to actually understand if they're the right person or not. The first one, how long have you worked with Facebook ads? And the reason I'm telling you to ask this is because there's a lot of courses out there these days that are promising thousands and thousands of dollars for people to get into managing Facebook ads for other people. Question number 2, what industries have you ran Facebook ads campaigns in? Does it relate to your field? Is it similar? Question number 3, what were the results for those campaigns? Again, you need to understand what are the metrics to look out for to be able to tell if this person did a good job or not. Question number 4, have you ever ran a Facebook campaign for one of your own businesses? This is a big one. Because if you go to an agency and you just have some random running your ad account that has never ran a campaign for themselves, they've never tested their own money. That's very different to using someone else's money, and they're gonna be using your money, not theirs. And so if they have ran their own Facebook campaign in the past, then you can tell that this person knows the feeling of anxiety when you're investing in Facebook ads for yourself. And finally, question number 5 is, can you give me an example of a campaign that you launched that didn't go as you planned, but somehow corrected it along the way? Because I'm telling you, a lot of the heavy lifting is done at the beginning of a campaign, but for any experienced media buyer or consultant, when it comes to Facebook ads, understands that the real work only begins when you launch the campaign. That's when the work starts. That's when the skills are needed to optimize the campaign to make it better. And so if they've had that experience before, then you're dealing with someone that probably knows what they're doing. So if you like this video, this is one of the first actual YouTube videos that I've created. If you like this video, comment, like, subscribe. I'll be making a bunch more in the future about like business stuff. I love business. I love marketing. And the goal is to help as much as I can. So I will see you in the next video.